Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a Banshee Norn round in space. I actually had one like directly after this with Avocado Zala, who it was nice to bump into, but I did not record that one because he did fine, the team did fine, I did not do fine. I was doing typically for me with the Banshee Norn, which is not great. I tend to fight with the Norn more at range, which makes its, healing ability super awkward for me, because trying to use it, I nearly always get myself killed. So I'm, hanging back right now and using its multiple stuns, because, that's where it really shines, I feel like. Because you can go Magnum into armor-piercing rounds, into the double beam cannon, very rapidly, like you just saw, and doing pretty good damage all the way. So obviously the idea is to approach with that, but you can't approach if the entire team is holding you down, which the enemy team, obviously. But if you're getting stun locked, you're not going anywhere no matter, how many tools you have to do it. So right now, getting slightly murdered, but I am surviving. My iframes kicked in, and trying to find something I can use against that suit. Found it. There we go. But now everything except the armed armor beam cannon is recharging. And I forgot. I need to change my weapon swaps, because I'd rather have the melee on the bottom slot, but in base mode, unicorn mode, that's where my Vulcans are. So I keep trying to go to that slot for Vulcans, and it doesn't work. I think I'm just going to have to move the unicorn mode Vulcans to square X in the lower left corner where I have them here, so that they match. Again, this is why I make sure I have space controls that match ground controls, because otherwise, just my brain completely short circuits trying to do this. Maelstrom was saying he's just able to treat space like a different game, and I admire that. But as I've mentioned before, when I'm playing two different online shooters, my brain confuses their controls anyway, so it's just not something that works for me. Everybody's brain is different, and mine is just kind of a little bit clunky. So, the thing is, once you understand how your brain works, no matter how clunky, you can at least make some allowances and some adjustments that help you deal. At least that's been my experience. I don't have anybody else's brain, so everybody else may have a different deal going on. 5,500 to 50. Yeah, this started out very one-sided. As I recall, the enemy team starts doing a good bit better after this. But I'm amazed it's taken them at least... Yeah, they just got their first kill at like 3 minutes. So, and I think I'm about to be their second, but we'll see. Probably second or third. I do have funnels going off. And landed a shot, got some repairs, missed that, and yeah, somebody's going to get me. Yep. Yeah, I think I was number 2, probably, with the score where it is. Well, I have to be number 2, probably, because unless somebody's running a 600, we'd be at 2,100 if 3 700s died. That's not counting assists, so yeah, I'm assuming that's just two 700s with a fair amount of assists included. And yeah, like I said, I've been running into people, very conversational people on the chat logs lately, and I'm trying not to get mad about stuff that doesn't matter, but sometimes I do get frustrated. That said, right now I'm just focusing on trying to get a decent round, because I need some decent rounds, and this was in fact one of them. So let's see. There is the Gaplant again, which, yeah, it does go up to 700, and I feel like it might need some buffs to hang at 700. I may be wrong, but well, right now I could use some buffs to hang at 700, because I've gotten myself, locked down again. But to be honest, I was kind of trying to keep them in the area to hopefully get a support fire kill, and I think that's what happened to the Gaplant just now. And, yep, NTD online. And, let's see. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of talking for the last hour trying to get set up here, but honestly, you know, until everybody in the house is better, I'm just going to be paranoid about scratchy throat or whatever forever. Because, yeah, don't know if I mentioned before, Angel finally caught COVID. She works in the hospital. Nobody coming in is wearing a mask. It's basically inevitable at that point. So, she is, but yeah, just there's only so much you can do. So, yeah, I went down here just in the hopes of getting away. I think I'm mostly, I don't make a totally clean break, but I do get some distance without getting murdered, as I recall. I do manage to get behind the rock. And let's see. Yeah, 2 minutes, 20 something left. They have gotten up to 6,000, so yeah, it's a little bit better. Yeah, I feel like the Banshee Norn's weapons are ranged weapons especially good for space. And ow, I'm dead. So at least now I have time to send sorry. But yeah, I think they're especially good for space because they all have one method. The ranged weapons all have one method or another of hitting a fairly wide area. The armed armor fires 2 blasts, so you have 2 chances to hit. The beam magnum has splash damage, and the armor piercing grenades, whatever they are, I can never keep them straight. But armor-piercing rounds are fire in a burst of 3. So yeah, you can cover a lot of ground with all of the Norn's weapons. So doesn't have any big like AOE or Garaby type things, but it doesn't really need them. It's a pretty solid general. But now we have, let's see, we have the standard Banshee is our only raid, and all other unicorn types lately have been generals. I imagine if we ever get the full armor unicorn, that will be a support. But I'm sure there's got to be a variation of the Phoenix here that could become another raid or something like that to just to fill out the type options a little bit more. But okay, yep, there's the Gaplant, which is trying to take me out because trying to make up score with not a lot of time left. And I'm an Awaken, but that doesn't help me very much because of, the no hit points. But the Gaplant, apparently it got past me. It must have rolled, yeah, and I did not get far enough. One of the big problems I've been having with space is a little bit of depth perception. And getting close enough to land the Norn's melee has been a problem for me. But, yeah. And, yeah, so that is the round. I think I did fairly well. The score would indicate thus. And, yeah. The tells were getting more and more hostile. I accidentally hit that person in the back of the head, but I'm just trying to play the round. I'm just here to play the drums. That's it. So, yeah, but that was a good round, and my final kill death whatever, 4 and 3 and 93,000 damage. I'll take it. That's going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. But yeah, like I said, there's got to be at least one variation on the Phoenix as well to throw into this. But yeah, I'm liking just about all the unicorn units I've gotten to try. So if they want to throw more in the game, I'm all for it.